I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up. Take up space, sis. Got my room with this. Take up space, sis. I got my room with this. I'm a trip for this.
What's up, my people? What's up? Good morning. Wait a minute. I know y'all ain't in here like this morning. Good morning, Venus. Where you been, my good sis? Let me go all the way up. I love to see it. Y'all done popped in. Y'all done put a smile on my face. Y'all got me over here cheesing real hard. I love y'all real bad. Good morning, Sound Checking Net. Sound Checking Net is usually first in the building. Good morning, Regina B. You caught it live. Good morning, my good sis. Good morning to Latrice. Good morning. Good morning, April, October. Venus, Soul Star. Good morning. Good morning, Courtney, in the corner group. I made that up. I hope everyone has a great day and safe out there. Good morning. We kicking it. We posted on the corner this morning. You know, everybody loves the corner store. You know, you like those things. I really love that name. Thank you, Soul Star. Good morning. Good morning. It's just good to see y'all come in, pop in on me. I'm so excited to just hop on and not have to see anyone come on. I'm so excited to see you all are here with me. That makes my morning. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And good morning. I hope that everybody is having a great, what is today? Today's Wednesday. Y'all, I go pick up my daughter today. Good morning, Linda Gamble. I'm so excited. I'm excited. So good morning. Good morning. I hope that everyone is having a very productive, positive Wednesday. I am going to give some trigger warnings. I did name my show this morning, y'all. Good morning, Hill 75. Good morning. I did name my show Law and Justice. And I ain't talking about that Love and Marriage Huntsville shit, y'all. Good morning, Valerie. I know that we love, you know, all of us come from the LAMH sector, and we love a good chat and chew when it comes down to LAMH. But right now, it's so much going on in the world. I actually wanted to bring you all some law and justice this morning. You know, most of us are Black women in here, and we as Black women, well, all of us this morning, unless one of the guys pop in. But you know, we get our fix. Good morning, VG. Good morning. We get our fix on talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville, and you know, we have our favorites. Of course, again, I named the show Law and Justice this morning. And y'all know I've told y'all several times, if y'all haven't checked my videos, you can check my video from yesterday called Pop In. I like Sonny and Moses. I like who I like. I said what I said, and it is what it is. Everybody doesn't have to like everybody that you like on the show. I'm not going to oversaturate y'all with Love and Marriage Huntsville. I like to cover other topics. I think that we're all multifaceted beings, and it's so much, you know, so much that we could be talking about, such as sisterhood, the state of Black women. You know, we just have so much going on. So I hope that you all ride with me and rock with me this morning. My title was a little clickbaitish. I thought it was funny. But we are going to get into some law and justice. And I do want to say trigger warning towards the end of the show when I switch the topic. It will be a bit of a trigger warning. I will not be playing Sonya Massey's video. I will not be playing it, of course, but we will be switching to that topic. So, you know, like I said, I hope that you all rock with me. If it's something too heavy for you, you don't want your day. I won't try to make it too heavy. I try not to make my content too heavy, but if it's something that you just is in your spirit and you just can't digest it this morning, then by all means, protect your peace at all times. But again, I thank you all for joining me. You all have made my soul happy this morning. Hey, it's Tay-T. Hey, my good sis. Yes, thank you, Linda Gamble. Thank you. So we're going to put the trigger warning up there. And again, that will come towards the latter part of the show. So today I wanted to start off the first topic we have on law and justice this morning. Regina B says, I'm riding with you till the wheels fall off, sister. And thank you. Thank you, sis. I wholeheartedly appreciate each and every one of you that come in and support me like you do, because it's nothing like Black women supporting each other. It's nothing like Black women showing support for each other. It's nothing like a sisterhood. So I just appreciate each and every one of you. Um, so the first topic I wanted to bring to you today, y'all know that I should have been a lawyer, a paralegal. I should have been something. You get what I'm saying? Because you guys, I love law stuff. I love to, like, I could literally sit up and watch to Latrice, you riding shotgun. I love y'all real bad. I could literally watch law TV like all day. Like one time I was watching a YSL trial, y'all. I probably watched 8 hours worth of coverage while I worked. I just listen and I work. That's kind of my thing. I'm kind of like a law nerd. I like to listen to law stuff. So yesterday, let's catch up on some of the YSL. If you all do not watch the YSL trial, it is very good. It teaches you a lot about the justice system. There are so many analysts that break it down if you're trying to learn more about, law and justice and just how the system works. And this case has everything that you would need. So the recent developments in the YSL case, as some of you know that have followed the case, good morning, dear Yvette, is that Judge Glanville was removed from the case. He finally was recused from the case. Another judge recused him from the case. They now have a new judge. Her name is Judge Whitaker. And what Judge Whitaker is trying to do right now is pick up the pieces. This case has been going on for almost 2 years, about 18 months. So she has to come in from a previous judge and kind of figure out what she's going to do and where she's going to go from here. She held a status meeting to basically have the prosecution and the judges state what is going on from their perspectives, and she's going to determine how she moves from there. Now, this morning, I kind of want to talk about the Fulton County DA, Fani Willis. I have told you all my thoughts previously on Fani Willis and what I've thought of her. Fani Willis, old Judge Sambo is gone, baby. He done shucked and jive on up out of there. But I've told you all my previous thoughts on Fani. I do not think she's doing a great job as a DA. A lot of people are riding with Fanny or Fani. It's Fani, but some people call her Fanny. A lot of people are riding with her simply because, she's a Black woman doing what she's doing. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. But I do want to say she's made a lot of missteps with this case. She has shown very little evidence. She has a lot of circumstantial evidence, and I'm going to show you all some videos. Now, one time I had told you all about how Fani there was this gang member that she was entangled with. His name was Nut, and this is he was unalived. And this is one of the main things that they're prosecuting in this Young Thug case. They're trying to pin it on Thug, saying Thug made the call to have Nut unalived, but they really don't have any evidence to prove it aside from some circumstantial evidence, like some hearsay. They don't have any proof, they don't have any real proof. Okay, so Fani was rumored to have had a relationship with this same gang member named Nut. People have been saying for years that she dated Nut. That was her boyfriend. So in essence, she's avenging she's the DA of Fulton County, but in essence, she will be avenging the unaliving of her former boyfriend. And Toot Latrice, I told y'all, Toot Latrice knows something. She says Big Nut was the leader of the Inglewood Bloods. Okay, so let me show y'all this clip. Let me share my screen. Do y'all know rapper YFN Lucci? He used to date Lil Wayne's daughter, Reginae Carter. He's a rapper in Atlanta. Let me bring up let's see if this is the right clip, because y'all are having 30,000 clips up. Let's see, here we go. Okay, so this is an update. Letter from DA Fani Willis pushes YFN Lucci closer to early prison release. Mind you, DA Fani Willis has been telling people for quite some time that she is against gangs. She wants to clean up the streets of Atlanta. She just does not like gang activity. That's why she is pursuing this case with YSL, and she wants Thug off these streets. that could be true. But come on, Toot Latrice. Come on, co-host. Come on, Toot Latrice, with the information. YFN Lucci was the same gang as Big Nut and financed his rap career. Come on, Toot Latrice. Y'all, Toot Latrice knows something in this chat. YFN Lucci is a part of the same gang that her former boyfriend, that the rumored, we'll say allegedly, the rumored former boyfriend of DA Fonnie Willis was a part of, and his name was Nut. Again, he's the same. This is some of the charges that she's trying to put on Young Thug for the unaliving, for making the call for the unaliving of Big Nut, but she really doesn't have any proof. So now she's written this letter for Lucci in support of Lucci. But my thing is, I thought you weren't for gangs. If you're not for gangs and you want to clean up the streets, why are you writing a letter of support for Lucci? That to me seems a little suspect, but it could just be me. I don't know about y'all, but it's a little suspect for me. And let me go to the letter. This is what part of her letter said. It says, Fonnie Willis' letter of support towards YFN Lucci's early prison release after negotiated agreement. It says, pursuant to the parties' negotiated agreement, the state does not object to the defendant Rayshawn Bennett being released from the Department of Corrections for the first time he is eligible to become, the first time he becomes eligible for parole, or after serving 1/3 of his prison sentence, whichever comes first. This recommendation by the state is conditioned upon the defendant's compliance with the lawful authority of Department of Corrections personnel and having no incidents of any kind at the facility in which he is being housed while in the custody of the Department of Corrections. Attached to this letter is a file stamped copy of the defendant's final deposition. Should any of the board members have questions regarding the state's recommendation, please feel free to contact my office at any time. And this is a video of the incident that YFN Lucci was involved in that got him his sentence. I think he was given a 20-10. And he served maybe 3 years at this point. He's probably been gone 3-4 years. I'm thinking 3 years. And he's about to come up for parole. So he should be getting out after 3 years of the 10-year sentence. So let me go back. So yeah, let me go back and make sure I'm catching all of these comments. Hey, network specialist. Hey, my good sis. Heck nah, him and the others pushed their friend out the movie. And listen, you ahead of your time, Toot Latrice, because I didn't even see your comment before I showed the video. I told you Toot Latrice knows something. Fonnie is going too far. She's going too far for a personal vendetta. I know a lot of people say that, Thug should be off the streets. And I'm not saying Thug is innocent. I'm not saying Thug is innocent at all. Thug, I honestly believe he's involved in a lot of gang activity, but it's when you go into the court system, it's your duty to prove what people have done. It's your duty to say, okay, I'm charging you with this, so I'm going to have to prove that you did this. So yesterday, what happened in the case is that the new judge gave several deadlines for the defense attorneys and for prosecution. They had Tuesday until 5 o'clock, which was yesterday, to file any new motions that they wanted her to hear since she is taking over. And so the current update is that each Thug has about 4 different co-defendants that's on the same case that he is on. Each of them have different lawyers, but of course, all the lawyers kind of communicate. And each lawyer filed for bond for their clients, and each lawyer also filed motions. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them, including Brian Steele, Doug Weinstein, and I think Yak Gotti's lawyer. I can't think of his name right now. I think three out of the 5 of them filed motions for mistrial. And their reasons for them wanting mistrial is because, as you know, when Judge Glanville, before he got removed from the case, he had a secret meeting. You cannot do that in these kind of cases. Somebody said an ex parte meeting that the judge had with the prosecution that the defense was not aware of, that's equal to breaking all 10 commandments at one time in like the law field. And that's just a big no-no. That's why he was removed from the case. They're wanting to know how many more secret meetings they had with witnesses. It was witness tampering and intimidation. And so because they did that, they're going for a mistrial. So the case should resume about August 5th with court coverage. The jury should come back around August 5th. They're also saying that they want to strike the testimony of their star witness, Lil Woody. And let me show y'all this video. This is another YouTuber. Her name is Hey Real Talk with Grace and Mercy. If you all don't follow Real Talk with Grace and Mercy, please make sure you do so. She's an excellent content creator. We also have the network specialist in here. Network specialist. Real Talk with Grace and Mercy comes on every morning around 7, I believe. If I'm not correct, please drop it in the chat. And my good sister network specialist dropped an amazing video, an amazing recap on Messy Mondays yesterday. So if you all have not checked that out, make sure you go to her page and check that video out. Let's see. Toot Latree says, for y'all that don't know, Lucci, he dated Reginae, Lil Wayne's daughter. Exactly. She's in deep and not being truthful at all. She's not being truthful and she's in too deep. To me, it feels like a personal vendetta that she wants to avenge, you know. I thought the name sounded familiar. Let's see. Let me go down. Make sure I'm not missing them. Good morning, Cricket 22. Okay, so let me get back to this video that I want to share. Y'all, she's on Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Central Time. Okay, so it'll be 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 a.m. Central Time. So make sure you all go and check out Real Talk with Grace and Mercy. She does a prayer line and it will get your day started right. She also she has videos on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Great, excellent commentary. Make sure you check her out, you guys. Make sure we support each other and show each other love on a consistent, constant basis. So let me show y'all. This is coming from a YouTuber. Her name is I'm Not a Lawyer, but and her name is Mel, and she does excellent commentary on this case. And I'm trying to find the video. Here we go. Let me share my screen. Let's see. Is this one? Here we go. Okay. I'm just going to, again, you guys, I am new to sharing people's stuff and I don't want to get struck. So I may just stop at random points, do a little commentary, just so you all can get the gist of what's being said. This is showing you how botched this case is. She's going to show you screenshots of some of the people that have testified in this trial. And just look at the testimony that has been going on for the last 2 years.
History of Fulton County Superior Court has one party had to impeach so many of its own witnesses, including at least the following key witnesses. Trontavia Stevens. Y'all remember
some of the people who were members of the rock crew at the time that you were a member of rock.
Tell you some of the names. So you want me to name everyone that I grew up with, basically? I mean, are you gonna tell them to stop, or is there a certain amount of people you need to name? Anything? Everyone?
Mr. Stevens.
There was another Jason, Quentin, his little brothers. Man, this gonna be hard.
Walter Murphy. Y'all remember DK?
I recall.
Recall in that interview telling investigator that you had worked with police prior to July of 2015.
No, I don't remember saying that. No, I don't remember saying that. I don't really remember saying that, but I would calling myself a blood, so that sounds about right. I wasn't like a real blood, so I don't know what I said in the interview. I remember having an interview though.
Archillian Bennett. Her face wasn't shown, but she was the one that the state had arrested to get her to come in. And she also had those allegations about that investigator. Adrian Bean. I know y'all remember Adrian Bean.
Can I get a water or something? I'm so high right now, y'all. I'm about to go to sleep on y'all now.
D'Angelo White.
I don't even supposed to be here. Why is I'm here? I don't supposed to be here. I don't supposed to be here. I supposed to be in Chang'an prison. I don't even know why I'm here. This ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't even know why I'm here. I'm already doing a 10-year bid that I'm doing 2 armed robberies and hijack. This don't have nothing to do with me. I don't supposed to be here. I'm gonna keep sending y'all that. With all due respect, man, I'm ready to go back to prison. You feel me? What do they got to do with me? D'Angelo White, what they got to do with me? Hey, man, this ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm ready to go back to prison. I'm just trying to finish my 36 months out of 10 years and go home. Feel me? So you gonna force me to be here. Y'all gonna force me to be here.
And critically, Kenneth Copeland, aka Woody. The motion goes on to say, quote,
okay, so I'm gonna stop it there. Everybody knows about, most people came in around the time that Lil Woody started doing his testimony. Lil Woody is actually the star witness. Lil Woody is kind of the person that got this case popped off in the beginning, because back in 2015, he started snitching to the police about YSL. But when Lil Woody got on the stand this time, Lil Woody said that he was lying back in 2015. He was saying whatever the police wanted him to say. So he said it because he wanted to get himself out of trouble. So basically that was it. If you take a look, most of their witnesses have been it's been botched. It's been botched from the beginning of this case. Most of their witnesses have never wanted to testify and really haven't given them anything to go on to make this case what they thought it would be. That's the only reason I know who he is. Fonny's either getting bid payday or dealing with him, or both. Fonny ain't looking right. She keeps that up, and she gonna need a lawyer. A lot of people are saying, like I said, I listened to a lot of court analysis, and a lot of people are saying that if Thug does beat this, they feel like Thug can sue the state of Georgia. So, we will, the case is ongoing. We will see how it all plays out. The network specialists, the ladies love Lucci. He's handsome but short, a real gangster, and too many baby mamas. Her mama should have slapped her. Girl, do y'all remember to Latrice? Toya could not stand Lucci. Toya did an interview with Reginae one time, and they were asking Reginae about Lucci, and Toya could not stand Lucci. She could not understand why Reginae was with him. I think Toya was probably really happy when Lucci got his time. She couldn't stand him. Can you pull up the picture of Fonny and Big Nuts? I gotta find it. Let me see if I can find it, Toot Latrice. Fonny loved Big Nut. Pretty much her rise to the air is fueled by his passing. Yes, Toot Latrice. I try to tell people this all the time, but a lot of people don't even follow this case or don't even know this case, or came in at the point where Lil Woody was giving testimony and where it was sensationalized. But if you go to the backstory, you will know, as Toot Latrice is putting in the chat, Fonny had a relationship. The guy that they are trying this unaliving of on this Young Thug trial was Fonny's man. That was her boyfriend. He was a gang member. I've told y'all all the time, it's not uncommon for gang members to date people in the judicial system. I have family members that do it. I have a family member, she was the assistant to the warden at the prison, and her boyfriend was a DRUG dealer. I've had Lil Woody, their star witness in the case, Lil Woody, his baby mama was an Atlanta police officer. So it's not uncommon for people to be in the judicial system and date criminals. And so when they get in positions of power, it's not unlikely for them to avenge the people that they support. So a lot of people saying Thug needs to be locked up. He probably does need to be locked up. He has been for the last 2.5, 3 years. But she also has to prove what she's saying he did. And she also her hands are not clean, because you dated a gang member. You writing a letter for Lucci to get out. You're writing a letter saying y'all don't oppose him getting out after he's only served about 2.5, 3 years of his sentence, off of a 10-year sentence. You're telling them he can come home. So why are you so dead set on not giving Thug a bond? So in Thug's bond hearing, in his bond motion yesterday, he asked the court to give him an ankle monitor that he would pay for. He also told the courts that he would pay for several police officers to surround his home, to monitor him, to make sure that he doesn't leave his home. He would pay for it out of pocket. He also would turn over his telephone, text messages, and his calls. He would allow the state to have access to his phone records. Like I said, text messages and his calls. So he's willing to give up all of this. He just wants to get a bond and go home. And I really don't see them denying it, because if he's willing to do all of that, then how could he be a threat? He's already a celebrity. A lot of people know what he looks like. If he's willing to pay police to surveillance his home, he's willing to give over his phone records. He's also willing to wear an ankle monitor. Thug may be getting a bond. I don't know how this judge will rule, but you know, Venus, you back? No, I'm ready to go back, child. Where y'all going back to? Hey, Venus. Venus, you weren't feeling well. Venus has been sick, you guys. Reginae didn't want to listen to her mom and dad, so he dogs her a little. Yeah. Yeah, Reginae, I don't know if she was ready for a street dude. You know, maybe she thought because of Wayne, she could handle that Lucci pressure. I remember that interview. Reginae said, let her find out the hard way. No, ma'am. Yep. I know that about the YSL trial, but I never followed it. It's really good. If y'all don't follow that, y'all, it's something. You will have to be into law like I am, though. It's really, really good. Yes, I remember him always having the wild parties. The truth always comes out, and they ain't ready. They ain't ready. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm getting everybody's comments. Hey, Jersey girl. I don't know if I said hey to you, but hey, my good sis. I just want some new music from Thug. Listen, the case has been botched from day one. Finding skeletons are falling out the closet, baby. Them skeletons scattered. They scattered on the floor at this point. Sound checking that. The skeletons are scattered on the floor. So that's basically all when it came to the YSL trial, the updates. They have a new judge. She will be hearing these motions. She will be looking at these motions. The state did file a motion yesterday before I get off the YSL trial. The state did file a motion, and the state said that the state actually used the YouTuber video that I showed. I'm not a lawyer, and I don't know if y'all watch Infamous Sylvia. She actually goes to the courtroom every day. She's been going every day for the last 2 years. They used their YouTube videos as evidence. They've had interviews with several of the defense attorneys, and they use those interviews in their motion, saying that the defense attorneys have been talking to the press and they want to put a gag order on them from having these interviews. So yeah, they use some of the YouTube videos as reasons why they want to put a gag order on the defense. So this case is really interesting. It's always something new going on. I think Thug should get a bond. I really think they have botched this case. Regardless of if I think Thug is guilty or not, I think that in the system of justice, they have a duty to prove what they're saying. They can't just say, I don't like this person, so I'm going to drum up some charges. You actually have to prove it. And if I showed you the video of Lucci, I showed the video evidence that they had, and they're willing to let him go. So why is Fonnie pressing so hard on Thug? It's things that make you say, But again, I told y'all she dated big nuts, and you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Let's see. And that's right. And that's right to a speedy trial. Exactly. Venus, you was lovesick. What happened? Venus, let's see. Soulstar says, Courtney, all the time women who work in correction facilities get involved with prisoners all the time. Do y'all know the second judge, the black judge that was assigned to the case after Judge Glanville was after he was recused, the second judge, do you know that she recused herself immediately? Well, maybe a day or two later, she recused herself because her sheriff deputy had a relationship with one of the YSL defendants while he was locked up. Her deputy actually began a relationship with him and was sleeping with him in the cells and all kinds of stuff. So that's why she recused herself. So absolutely, Soulstar, it happens all the time. And, you know, it happened in this YSL case. This is the most interesting trial since OJ. When I tell you, dear Yvette, this trial is interesting. Hey, Carmen, good morning. Infamous Sylvia could be in trouble, allegedly. Yes, Infamous Sylvia also took a picture. She went to church with Lil Woody Sunday. She took a picture with Lil Woody and said, we are a family. And Infamous Sylvia is considered kind of like the press. And for her to take that picture and post it and say we are family with the star witness of the YSL trial, she could possibly have put herself in a bad position. So we'll see how that plays out. We will see. I don't know how that will play out, if they will ban Infamous Sylvia from the courtroom, if they will start banning the press. It's like 7 members of the press that can come in. I don't know how they will start putting sanctions on that. We will see with the new judge. Venus said, all I know is I'm glad I'm a law-abiding citizen. Listen, ain't nothing like following the law, okay? But let's transition with that comment from Venus. Let's transition to the current state of affairs regarding our Democratic nominee Kamala Harris, and let's talk about Sonya Massey. Sonya Massey was, as far as I know, a law-abiding citizen that simply called the police to aid her in. She felt like she had a home intruder. She was then shot in her eye. It went through her neck, and she, succumbed to her injuries. This is a trigger warning. So if this is too much for you, you all can exit. You all can exit. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. And I'm a little late saying that, but I'm sorry. Hey, love, seen heard. I'm a little late saying trigger warning, but she was shot in her eye. It came through her neck, and she was, succumbed to her injuries. At this point, I just want to say we had this conversation the other day when we talked about Kamala Harris. I told you all, as Black women, we will hear a lot of attacks. I just want you to protect your peace, protect your heart, know who you are, and know whose you are. We had this conversation the other day. Hey, Taisha. Hey, my good sis. Thank you, Venus. Make sure that you all are protecting your peace at all times. Make sure that the things that you're going to hear pertaining to Black women, the attacks that they're going to go for with Kamala will be a direct reflection of Black women, because that's what they're looking at her as, as a Black woman, not necessarily, just as a woman going for presidency. So there will be a lot of attacks. I told you all that we will start seeing a lot of brutality. I told you all that we will start seeing just an uprising of, I don't know if y'all remember, like when Trump was in office, and the uprising of hate and violent crimes, and just the whole aura, like a civil unrest. And I feel like that's the times that we're moving back into. So sad. She didn't deserve that at all. She did not. She absolutely did not. You're calling to the police to protect and serve, and you end up in your own home. The police that you're calling to protect you, unalive you, instead of protecting you. And she told the officer, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. She saw that demon. She called that demon out. And in essence, look what the demon did. So, I just want you all to always protect your peace, know what kind of times we're in. So many of our rights are up right now with this election. Again, I encourage you to encourage your family members, your friends, encourage them, and make it known the importance of voting, the importance of our rights, the importance of our voices right now. And I'm going to play a clip from Sonya's father. Say it again for the people in the back of the bus. Okay. Valerie said, I definitely think she saw the evilness in those officers. She definitely did. Sometimes you can sense it. Our bodies have the natural ability for us to sense things and for us to know things. It's up to us. Sometimes we have been so trained to outthink things and not trust our instincts or not trust our natural abilities, because it's been embedded in us to not trust ourselves. But we have a natural ability to know when we are in harm, something is not right. And I feel like she felt that, and she may have been in tune with herself, and she called that demon out. And, in essence, look what happened. I saw when she first opened the door, she said, please don't hurt me. And look what happened. Look what happened. Let me share this clip of her father. I had a clip of her son. I'm not going to show it. He was just saying about how he found out, but it was just hurting my heart. So let me bring up the clip. Let's see, is this the one? Cause y'all, hold on, that's Kamala's clip. Let's see if I can find the clip. If I can find it. Let me see. Let me just share this one and see what this one was. No, this one is. Let's see. I'm gonna find it in a minute, y'all. Bear with me. What did I do with my clip? Let's see. I don't know what I did with the clip, but you know what? We're going to re-find it because it's in here somewhere. It's in here somewhere. You all can talk amongst yourselves while I get myself. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Y'all still can't. Hold on. Let me stop sharing and reshare because y'all can't see it. Hold on 1 second. Let me start it over.
I'm hearing that you were told conflicting stories. What were you told, the circumstances of this shooting?
Well, I was never told that it was a deputy-involved shooting. We were under the impression that she was killed by the intruder or some other person from the street or something, and they just went in there and found her dead body. I did not find out that the deputies killed her until my brother asked for Sonia's address, and I gave it to him. And he said, "Brother, this says deputies involved." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" But we were all misled to believe that. And then there was a story that this was self-inflicted, a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
I'm hearing that you were told conflicting stories. What were you told? Oh my goodness.
So I think the cover-up started from just right after it happened. And thank God for the body camera footage. It's probably the most horrible and heart-wrenching thing that we've ever seen in our lives. But if it were not for the body cam footage, we would not have known that this occurred.
Yes, I say thank goodness too for that body cam footage, because we in the video it clearly shows she was not approaching him with steaming hot water, number one, which is what he said at the beginning. When he was asked about the gun, clearly there was no gun. Oh my goodness.
So I think that
she had said to the officer, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," which seemed to set him off. What do you think she meant? What does that mean? What was going on that you think that she would say those words to him?
I think that she feared for her life. There was some premonition that she had. And it seems like he was just an emissary of Satan. And that's what caused him to do what he did. It's just unexplainable.
Yeah. She had said to the officer, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus."
So that was her father speaking. That was her father speaking. Of course, initially they told them, you know, that they didn't even know it was an officer involved unaliving. I may have to edit this video because they were saying, you know, words that we can't say here on YouTube. But it's just heartbreaking to be in your own home, to call. And like I said, things like this, unfortunately, I hate to say this, but I don't believe this will be the first, nor do I believe this will be the last incident we will see up until November and possibly beyond, depending on the outcome. Either outcome, really. I just think clear people tend to use a lot of violence. They incite a lot of violence when they don't get their way. And I'm not trying to, again, I don't have anything against any other any other class or race of people. This is just, if you go back into history, this is their MO. They tend to go towards violence actions. They use violence as fear tactics. And, you know, just during this election, I just want everybody to be mindful, protect your peace. It is I've said this even before this story came out about Sonia. We were talking about it earlier in the week, and these are things that we will start to see. So just protect yourself at all costs. Protect your family, protect your loved ones. I'm not above anybody going out and getting a pow. That's not everybody's thing. But as for me and mine, I protect my house and mine at all costs. So sad, hateful, and senseless. Exactly. Prayers for Sonia Massey's family. Rest in peace. Exactly. Love and prayers to her. Now, Gail, you don't know what I rebuke it. Listen, when she said that, I was annoyed too, Valerie. She could have posed a question. Can you tell the audience what it means to say I rebuke you in the name of Jesus? Because Gail, I know you know what that means. Yes. It's just heartbreaking. It's sad to see. It's heartbreaking. Again, she was in her own home. She called because she thought she had an intruder. She called the police for protection, and this is what she got in return. Heavenly Father, please give the family comfort, peace, understanding, and justice swiftly. Swiftly, Lord, we ask you to cover that family, give them peace, comfort, and swift justice. And these are things, if you all don't know, Trump is for police officers having immunity from instances like this. He wants officers, even like the George Floyd incidents, officers like that, he is wanting to push for immunity for officers. So basically an officer can come in your house when they want to, do what they want, unalive you in your home. And under the Trump administration, that officer will get immunity because that is what he is pushing. When I tell y'all, we are in some very trying times right now with the legislation that they are pushing. We are reverting back. They're wanting to go back 400 years, basically, in my opinion, with the legislation that they're pushing. You're right, Courtney. They are violent, and this election cycle is about to be brutal. It's already started. It started, and I told y'all this would start as soon as Biden, when we had that show, when I spoke about Biden stepping down and Kamala stepping up. I told y'all that it would start. We would start to see, the angry Black woman syndrome. We would start to see a rise of violent acts. We would start to see a rise of like a civil unrest. And that's what we're going to start seeing. So I just want you to mentally prepare yourselves. Good morning, Patrice Phillips. Good morning. Oh my gosh, it's starting. It's starting. It is starting. And good morning. Good morning, CDW. Good morning. Are you talking about discussing the video of the woman being unalived? It's so sad. It's not the first and it won't be the last. Prayers to her family. Definitely won't be. I think this is we're about to get into that, seeing it a lot more. They're going to put it in those are fear tactics that they use. I told you, clear people, since they've taken over this land, they use violence, they use unaliving, they use fear tactics to get what they want. They've been doing it since, go back in history. At what point in history have you not seen them use violence, right? Or Gail could have explained it exactly. So glad Ben Crump is on this case. Her family needs justice. Absolutely. This makes me so sad. It's heartbreaking, heart-wrenching. Gail is full of ish. Gail always been full of ish. Good morning. Let's see. Then he tried to lie. If she even went to throw the water, he had ample time to step back. It was two of them. They should have done better. But look if she was throwing water, they're officers. They should be trained to de-escalate a situation without shooting her in the face. Without shooting her in the face. You know what I mean? Like, what other de-escalation tactics do you know besides shooting someone in the face? Or or pow-powing someone in the face? Twitter keeps suppressing my comments. That's why I don't even go over there, because Twitter racist too. Elon Musk racist too. They don't want to take us back. And as people, this is why I get so irritated when I hear us trying to tear Kamala down. Exactly. But you know what? I'm one of those people. I'm sure when Harriet Tubman was doing the Underground Railroad, I'm sure it's people that just didn't want to go. I'm sure it's people that had fear-mongering tactics, or maybe it was some that were loyal to their slave masters. And those people are just not your people. Those people just cannot always go. But those that are willing to go, you grab them by the hand and you run together and you go together. Okay. Regina B, is the fact that he didn't have the camera on, but his partner followed protocol and turned. He is on. Yes. Because his partner probably knew, like, he could have shot her. Listen, Taisha, anything. He could have shot her in the leg, did something. He could have shot. He could have tased her. Anything. But she wasn't a threat. I'm glad. What is if she's throwing water what's the difference in tackling her, tasing her? If you're going to use pow force, pow-powing in the air, or pow-powing in a ligament, like a arm or leg, why did you have to go that route? You know what I mean? In her face. That's why I stay ready, so I don't have to get ready. Cam, am I home? Even if I called you, you're not gonna leave the same way you came in, and that's on period. Look, I keep cameras in my home. Me and my family, a lot of me and my family, we share our location. I'm really close with my family. I protect my house I'm already a single woman with 2 children. I protect my house at all costs. I'm waiting to hear about the officer's work history. His hands ain't never been clean. And you guys, do y'all remember the Jeffrey Dahmer movie? I don't know if any of y'all watched the Jeffrey Dahmer movie, but do y'all remember the officer that returned that young man back to Jeffrey Dahmer after he had escaped, and Jeffrey Dahmer was able to unalive that young man? Even though he escaped, the officer returned him because he believed the clear man over the escapee. Don't y'all know he was able to go back to work, and he became like the police chief of his new precinct? So that's what they do. They protect their people. They'll just move them to a different precinct and allow them to continue their career after they do things like this. They rarely do we see the George Floyd type of rarely do we see the George Floyd type of arrest where they actually get convictions. Most of the times they'll get arrested, or they'll get put on paid leave, and we don't see anything. We don't get any type of justice, and they'll just send them to a different precinct. They'll fire them from this one, but they'll give them a recommendation over across town. You know what I mean? So just be prepared for that. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Ro Reacts, make sure you all go pay Ro Reacts a visit. She reacts to a lot of the Love and Marriage Huntsville and different commentary based on social media. So make sure that you all go show Ro React some love. Right, Court, everyone can go. Just leave them behind. Oh, and Love Seen Her dropped 2 videos yesterday. She did a back-to-back yesterday. So if you all have not gone over to Love Seen Her, Network Specialist dropped a video yesterday. Ro Reacts has a new video. We also have Braylon Lee in the house doing his world tour. Braylon Lee is in here. The real talk with Grace and Mercy came through. Make sure that we all support each other and show each other love. It's nothing like a group of us coming together and showing each other support. Let's see. She said she was asked not to hurt her. Something sick and twisted rose up in him. That demon in him. Hey, Braylon. Good morning. Thank you for joining. I share my Lolo with my people too. Always. You better share your location, Venus, because in these times right now, I suggest that you all find somebody you trust. Y'all share y'all location. Just stay in communication with your people, because you just never know. If it can happen in the comfort of someone's home, you just never know. The big bad wannabe officer could have ran out the door. Exactly. It was, I'm sure he's trained on many ways that he could have de-escalated the situation. Yes, I watched that movie, and that's what they do. They just move them around. Hey, Mama Dama. Good morning. He gave her hallucinant task. Take the water off. Oh, okay. Take the water off the stove, ma'am. Drop the hot water. Mm-hmm. Hey, T-Talk. Y'all, look I have a pleasant surprise. Good morning to my fave. You all drop some, let's see. I don't know what your favorite color is, T-Top, but we're going to drop some pink hearts in the chat. You all make sure you drop some pink hearts in the chat for T-Talk. She is always being selfless, supporting me, showing me love. And I want to make sure that she always feels loved, supported, and appreciated when she comes through over here. We are rolling out the princess treatment, the red carpet. Make sure you all drop some pink hearts in the chat for T-Talk. Make sure that you support her videos, show her love. Most of y'all come from over there anyway. But if you have not followed, make sure you follow and support T-Talk. Y'all are saying good morning to each other. Let's see. make sure I have, that's right, Venus. Make sure y'all are liking the video, please. And thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Taisha J is showing T-Talk some love, and we love her down over here. Yes, T-Talk is going live today, Venus. I think I saw a video because I cut my notifications on because usually in the morning I'm asleep. But I think she has a video today at 5 o'clock. So cut your notifications on for T-Talk. She will be going on T-Talk. If I'm not correct, please correct me in the chat. But I do think 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, she will be live today. Because I did try to cut my post notification on when I saw that earlier. Or I hit my not notifications, but I did notify me. Let me get back to the comments. I have 2 grown sons, still live at home. They don't play about their mama, and everybody knows I don't play. Listen, I don't either. I have to protect my home. Like I said, I'm a single mom. I'm going to protect my home at all costs. Didi Star, she said she loved your back-to-back videos yesterday. Absolutely. Same here with the location. Yes, share your location with your people. Venus has a YouTube. I know Venus has IG. Venus, drop your YouTube in the chat. I didn't even know that. I didn't know that. So you all support Venus as well. I know she's on IG as Captain Millimeter. If you all have not followed, but I had no idea Venus had a YouTube. She said it's nothing fancy. Baby, you better toot your own horn. I see y'all dropping the love for T-Talk. Yes. The officer got the nerves. The officer got the nerves to always say they need more training. No ninja is common sense. They don't need no training because they trained to do what they've been taught to do since they were birthed. They're trained to do what they were taught to do since they were birthed. And let's see. Let me go down. Yes, we love you, T-Talk. We love you down, okay? I hope that you feel the love and know that you are very much loved over here, okay? You said you follow and love T-Talk. It's 6 p.m. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. It's 6 p.m. for the public, 5 p.m. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's 6 p.m. for the public and 5 p.m. for members only. So make sure, and T-Talk usually goes live in the mornings. Usually, like, is it 7 a.m. in the mornings? If y'all can catch her in the morning time, she goes live every morning. If I'm, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I'll be in the bed. But I do try to catch her or catch the replay on the evening and the mornings when I look. Courtney, they don't. Courtney, they do that here where I work. Manager was caught up in a scandal and they move him, but they keep their pay and their title. That's what they do, Soul Star. Black people, we're so hard on each other. If something happens in our community, we exile each other. But everybody else, they protect their own. They don't care good, bad, indifferent. They don't care how hateful they are. They don't care what heinous crime they commit. They are just going to they're going to make sure their families are cared for. They're going to make sure they can regain employment. They're going to slap them on the wrist. Like I said, they'll do something like paid leave or move them to a different precinct. That's what they do. That's absolutely what they do. Hey, Tanya Newsom. Good morning. Good morning. Venus supplies us millimeters with uninterrupted melody, everything, as she absolutely does. Make sure that you follow her on IG, Millimeters Captain. I don't know her YouTube, so Venus, drop your YouTube. Wait, you didn't know Venus had a YouTube? No, I didn't. Venus ain't never came up here and said she had a YouTube, and Venus know I promote her IG, but she's never told me she had a YouTube. So I will be subscribing today. I'm gonna look up, type Venus name in and go hit the subscribe button. Exactly. It's in them. Training won't fix that. Yeah, it's in them. It's in them. Good morning, Purple Unicorn. What is Venus YouTube? Venus, drop your YouTube link if you can. Drop your YouTube link in the chat. Anybody that's a content creator, if you want to drop your link in the chat, feel free to do so. 6 a.m.-ish. So just be on the lookout. Make sure you put your post notifications on with T-Talk so that we can catch her content, because she has been doing this for a minute and she's always so supportive of others. And we want to always show love and support each other, okay? Now, Sister Venus, I didn't know neither. Sis, you know I got to support. Venus know better than not telling nobody. Channel name is Millimeters Captain. I try and catch all of Melody's live for replay game. What's Ro Reacts channel? Ro Reacts, if you're still in here, please drop your link. Please drop your link. y'all putting that in for Tea Talk. That's usually where you can find me in the morning with Tea Talk at your good. Exactly. Make sure you get before you go to work. Okay, here's Venus's link. She's dropped it in the chat, you guys. Ro Reacts. If you can drop yours in the chat. Network Specialists, Love Seen Heard. Who else is in here? Braylon. If anybody wants to drop their chat in the link, feel free to do so. Drop their link in the chat. Again, tongue-tied. I have to say this election cycle is interesting because the clear people are divided. Let me show y'all this video on these clear people, on these women for Trump. Hold on. Let me show y'all this video right quick. If I can find it, because y'all, let's see. Let me see if I can find the video. Let's see. I think this is it.
Dramatically changes Donald Trump's odds of winning.
I'm worried about it.
Yes. I think she's going to go for the minority and female and younger voters.
Progressive. Everybody's excited about her, right? And that scares me, you know, because Trump has to reconfigure where he's going and how they're going to outsmart her.
How do you perceive Vice President Harris compared to President Biden in terms of competency and experience?
I think she's worse. She doesn't even know what's going on at the border.
Right.
And that's what she
was supposed to be doing
and then charge them. I mean, as a school teacher, if I did not do what I was supposed to be doing, you better believe my job would be in jeopardy. Well, it isn't. It not only was her job not in jeopardy, she was just handed a promotion.
Is there anyone that Kamala Harris could appoint as her vice president that you would find reassuring? Would make you consider voting for her?
No, never consider voting for her. No. I know RFK Jr. way before. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And she's not the first woman to run for the presidency, Hillary Clinton. I'm assuming no one voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016. So it's not necessarily going to sway you to vote for a woman in office. When do you think America will have a female president?
When there's a competent one, I don't get a good feel for her.
I think she's an idiot.
Right.
Mary, why do you think that she's not that bright?
Because she hasn't done anything in the time that she's had. We don't know anything about her as far as her 3 years so far in the White House. She's not real smart. That's my opinion. I could be wrong.
If Vice President Kamala Harris wins the election, do you think that will be an honest result?
No. No one respects her.
So Harris, as the nominee, dramatically.
Okay, so that was the video. The clear people are scared. They're shaking in their boots. They don't like the fact that she's got this momentum. So just like I said, they will start with the fear-mongering tactics and just be careful. What they mean, the young clear women are not for the orange, because what they mean is the young clear women are not for the orange. Exactly. Y'all subscribe to Venus. Make sure y'all subscribe. Ro Reacts dropped hers. Venus dropped hers. Love Seen Her dropped hers. I tried to highlight them while that video was playing. Then the orange put up a fence. Y'all, let me show y'all what just popped up. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Trump has filed a complaint against Kamala, y'all. He is trying to block her. Let me see. Let me exit out of here. Let me make sure y'all can. Let me see if I can update. And we're going to see Nene walk too. Can y'all see my screen? It says the Trump administration. Can y'all see? Yeah, y'all can see. I think y'all can see. Let me know if y'all can see in the let me know if y'all can see, because sometimes when I try to change it, it won't show my screen. Real Talk with Grace and Mercy. Can you drop your link? Can you drop your link? I didn't know you were still in here. Can you drop your link? Anybody, like I said, anybody that's a content creator, drop your link in the chat. Drop your link in the chat. Y'all see this, right? It says, hi, Trump administration files FEC complaint trying to block 91.5 million Biden funds from transferring to Harris. But Harris makes history after supporters donated 81 million within the first 24 hours of her presidency campaign. When I tell you these people are mad, when I tell you these people are mad and shaking in their boots, he does not want Biden to transfer her 91 million. But it doesn't matter. She raised 81 million in 24 hours. It does not matter. When I tell you they are scared, when I tell you they are scared, when I tell you they don't know what to do, they're shaking in their boots. Y'all subscribed. Venus, I will subscribe as soon as I'm done. I'm sorry to say it looks like this, but these women look like his support. They look like what will support him. And y'all ugly. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? So the fact that she probably has done more in public service than these cows, than these cows of, I ain't gonna say that word because I'm gonna get blocked. That sounds dumb. When Donald Trump was just a reality star, that's all, and that's it. And a poor businessman, really. You sub to everybody. That's right. It's nothing to show each other love, y'all. It's nothing to show each other love. It's nothing to support each other. I try and make my rounds and make sure that I always show support. I am subscribed to Venus's channel. Let's see. They're calling her VP position DEI. And to anybody that doesn't know what DEI is diversity, equity, inclusion hire. You know, a black job, basically. Because she's black, she got the job. Now she's stupid, and those wild loads sitting there saying we need some memes to get viral with these cows, baby. I know this criminal didn't file a complaint on an abiding citizen. Yes, that criminal did. Yes, that 34 felonies having criminal did. T-Talk. Yes, he did. The audacity. It's the audacity for me. Sorry, y'all. They done ticked me off, baby. Get them cows. Let's put some cows in the chat. Of course, he's going to try something. It's Trump. What are we talking about? Exactly, Regina B. Exactly. What other tactics would a criminal use? Okay. No problem. Watch this. Venus is laughing. He can't block that money. She was on the ticket. The money was raised for her. That money is just as much hers as Biden's. Exactly. How you going to tell somebody they can't transfer their money to somebody? How? Who are you? The audacity. He's just mad because he tried to say Elon Musk was paying him. And Elon Musk has come out and says he wasn't paying him. But I actually think Elon is funding another campaign that actually funds Trump. Let's see. Y'all hear my dog? Yes, Courtney. They are all running scared. Baby, they shaking in their boots. This shows you Trump's administration is dumb as a bag of rocks. And they are. And they are. They are the last ones to talk about not earning something, because what have they earned? The audacity. It's the audacity. That y'all got the cows in there for real. Not the pigs. Not the pigs and the cows. Y'all gotta be stopped. Not the audacity. Wait a minute. Not the audacity. Y'all are a mess. Hold on. Trump showed people how to file for bankruptcy and does. I already subscribed to everyone else. Make sure y'all show each other love in here. Okay. What's crazy, Trump shouldn't even be nowhere in the have they forgot what he did? But you know, it's all about you, all about the almighty dollar, child. T-Talk, what you're going to just join the membership? I got to join the membership too. Because baby, I don't want to miss the 5 o'clock chat. Okay, send me your email on IG, please. Okay, so y'all know it's time for me to get off. I'm 3 minutes late. I got to go to work. I was supposed to clock in 3 minutes ago. I've been windmilling with these people online since Biden stepped down. Child, I just want you to all remember to protect your peace. Know that the times that we are in, know that things will be escalated right now. It could possibly be a civil unrest. Know who you are, whose you are. Keep your peace. Stay connected with your family. Share your locations if you have to. Protect yourself at all costs. And I love y'all. Get these young people out to vote and vote because our lives depend on it. Seriously, I can't do Donald Trump. That was a nightmare. It was an extreme nightmare for 4 years. Okay. Venus, drop your channel one more time, please. I'm trying to go back up and see. These people kill me. They turn a blind eye to the orange dude, but want to crucify blacks. Look how he did the Central Park 5. Let's talk about the Central Park. I wish I had time. I wish I had time to talk about the Central Park 5. Y'all, we're going to help Courtney get to work on time. Y'all, you know what? Let me clock in. Let me clock in and get myself together, because I don't know why I don't never clock in, because I'm working from home. I can at least clock in on time. Good gosh. Yes, y'all got to help me get to work. Y'all can't keep talking to me. Y'all know I don't do right as it is. Y'all still be talking to me, and I be wanting to talk back to y'all, and I have to get to work. I got to go to work. ADP, let's see. Why is my thing not pulling up? Hold on. Oh, let's see. Let me see if I can log in. You all can talk amongst yourselves. Drop your links in the chat while I get clocked in to work, so I can look like I'm working. Because I don't be having no... why is my thing not letting me clock in? There it go. Not the time clock working against me. Not the time clock is trying to work against me, and I'm already late. Y'all, I keep pressing clock in. It won't let me clock in. I don't know why I can't clock in. So I'm really about to have to end this live, because I can't clock in. And I don't know why. Is it gonna let me clock in? Okay, let me come back to the chat. I gotta see my alarm for 10 a.m. I love it here. We love to have you. We love when you come through. It makes my day. Let me get these comments, and then I'm coming out. Don't nobody else drop no comments, because I got to get up out of here, and I'll be trying to read everything. Y'all subscribed. Be safe, everyone. Love you, sis. I love you back. Enjoy your day as well, sis. You still have PTSD. I know that's right. Let's see. No. More talking. This Venus's link, y'all. Let's see. We put up the clock and countdown. Courtney don't listen to us at all. I remember y'all. I came back into the chat one day. Toot Latrice said one day she gonna pay attention, and one day she gonna get to work on time. Y'all, I love to talk to y'all. I'll be studying this job, and I cannot get clocked in. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe that's gonna be my excuse today, because I can't clock in. This is my excuse. You know what? I can't clock in for real. I cannot clock in for real. So because I can't clock in, let me run through these comments, and then I'm gonna tell my boss, I don't know what's going on. I can't get clocked in. I was on time. That's the devil. Network specialist, I don't see your channel. Network specialist, did you drop your link? Love y'all. Braylon, did you drop yours? Y'all didn't drop y'all links, but y'all know how to find everyone. Type their names in and click subscribe. Drop y'all link. I'm gonna try to keep this up a little minute. The devil is a whole lie. You got this, sis. The devil trying to keep me from clocking in. Yes, the Central Park 5. It was so sad. This is, baby, that movie, I couldn't even finish that. I couldn't even finish that movie, y'all. Let's see. Get out the chat, Court. Okay, y'all. Let me try to clock in. I'm keeping the chat up a little bit so y'all can talk amongst yourselves and share each other's links and everything. But let me do what I gotta do over here. Let's see. And I'm about to end it, but before I end it, y'all, I'm going to end it with this. Let me share my screen, because y'all know, since we're talking about Black women in unity, y'all know y'all know the GOAT. Y'all see the GOAT? Let me take that music off, because they'll get me. Y'all see the GOAT? Y'all see it? Y'all see the Roa? Y'all see the Roa OG? Y'all see what's going on? Y'all see Nene strutting? Go, Nene. Go. Go, Nene. Go. Yes, Nene. Yes. Give it to the girls. Yes, Nene. Give it to the girls. Yes, Nene. Yes. Yes, Nene. Don't play with them. Don't play with them. Don't play with them. Okay, I'm about to go for real, y'all. Love you. Love y'all to pieces. Thank y'all for joining me each and every morning. I love how y'all was in the chat before I even got started. Y'all made me feel so good this morning. Love y'all. Let me send y'all off with, what do I want to send y'all off with today? This little video be getting me flagged, but I'll fix it later.
Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas. You know what I mean?
Wrong video. Wrong video. I do this every day. Wrong video. Let's go out with peace, love. Make sure that you all do something for yourselves. Make sure that you all, show yourself some love today, some kindness. Take some time for yourself. Love y'all. Peace. Gotta go. Bye.